One.
What's up, everybody? Richard and Adam, TrueShot, back today for another reaction video. I don't know what you were cheersing to there. And today, we are checking out ERRA. We're checking out ERRA and their track, Divisionary.
Okay.
This is coming off of an upcoming album set to come out in March.
I'm so excited for this, too.
Self-titled album, ERRA. And we've got Snowblood, House of Glass, and now Divisionary.
I heard...
Oh boy, what'd you hear?
That this might be a little poppy. I'm not really sure. I don't know how true that is.
Well, we'll see. The thumbnail is Jesse Cash going like this. So it might be. You might be right.
Showing his handsome face.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm let's just do it.
All right, let's go.
I don't know what to expect.
Turn it up. Turn it up. Cool, cool. Oh yeah, that's catchy as hell.
I don't think they've stopped tapping the whole song.
I love it. End of the world right now. Oh, that's so good.
Building back up to something here.
Oh, that bass tone is dirty.
That is, yeah, I do like that. Gonna get a breakdown.
Yeah, and then it's gonna go right back into the singing. Ooh, interlude.
All right.
Damn.
So that was ERRA, Divisionary. Why don't you start, since you are Jesse Cash is
I don't know, look behind us.
Yeah,
Wanna be right there. I don't know, did you catch the
Do that again? One more time?
No.
Okay. What did you think of this?
I liked it, man. You know, I felt, and this was I'm going to say done very purposefully. I felt this angst through the entire song that just never released. It just kind of like held me in there, just waiting for something, and it was just kind of straight through. I loved how they did the tapping part through probably a good 90% of the song. I don't know if it ever really stopped.
Yeah.
For me, what sold me on that song was the drum work and the vocals. I thought the guitars were simplistic for typically, I say simplistic.
For ERRA.
For ERRA.
Yeah.
Simplistic. It wasn't riffy. It was more vibey than their typical, their last two releases. I would say it's less technical, obviously, but I thought there was just this angst. I would have liked a little release in there from the tension of that, the tapping and stuff.
Yeah.
I still enjoyed it regardless. I'm really looking forward to this album. I thought Jesse's cleans on this. Even JT, I mean, when JT came into the band, I was kind of like, I don't know, because I really liked the lower register of their original vocalist, and even the one that they had in, I believe it was Moments of Clarity EP. I don't know if that's the EP name, but it had Moments of Clarity on it anyways. But I think JT's fantastic. So I that transition seemed to be gradual anyways, but I think his cleans now, he's doing more of them.
Yeah.
I thought they were good in this. Definitely processed, but I think that doesn't take away from it. I think it just has that ambient sound to it. I thought this track was awesome. My only thing I would have liked to have a little bit more of or would have liked to have it all, is that release, whether it was a breakdown, whether it was like a change in tempo or feel. But I'm going to guess that was purposefully done. This may sit in between a couple of different songs that give you a lot of that. So I'll have to listen to the album to really figure it out.
Yeah, for me, I like, because obviously my ERRA knowledge is very limited, but from what I have heard of ERRA, JT has like that one tone screaming like wise. So from what I've heard, does he have other? Again, I'm not an expert on the band, so I think he kind of has like that one tone, like that. I
wouldn't say he has massive range. I mean, he doesn't have like a super high or anything. I think Jesse offers that kind of that part of the band, but I think he's more in that mid-range. Mid-low and a mid-high is kind of where I see him.
Yeah, I kind of see him, I don't want to say like in
I
a
get
box,
what you're saying.
but like when I think of a JT kind of sound, I like that, what we heard in there, that's like the sound that I'm used to vocally from him. Anyway, what I was getting at is that for me, from what I've listened to, it's nice for him to add in the cleans because it adds in a little bit more vocal variety for him. The guitar work I thought was really cool. Like, I mean, they tapped the hell out of that. I mean, like it was very poppy feeling, but it was like a more technical poppy.
Yeah, it wasn't. So I was really expecting a less technical, more power chordy, maybe melody driven.
I would have been surprised if ERRA did that, though.
But I mean, for ERRA, I wouldn't even call this like super poppy either.
I think just for like the ERRA sound, I mean, it had like that poppy feel, but again, it was more technical.
It wasn't like.
Yeah, it was interesting. For me, it just the bass, that one bass part was sick. That bass tone.
Hold it, like that blew my mind. You know what I was gonna say, and I didn't want to take it out. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but like. When I was watching him do that, the tone was dirty. But then, like, you see how they're jamming out in the video? Like, to me, and this is outside looking in, I bet you they were just sitting in the studio, or Jesse was sitting there, or that the bass part was playing, and Jesse's like, fuck this, man, I'm just going to jam over it. Because I loved what he was doing. It was just like, and he was doing some scratching and some...
Yeah, no.
I thought that was cool.
I love that. I love when the bass gets its own little section, especially that, and the tone was sick. Drums were sick as well. I just think for me, just structurally, just the way that it didn't. I was waiting for like that. I would have, I would have liked it more. Like you said, if it had like that drop, I thought we were building up to a drop, and then it just kind of, I don't know, like it obviously didn't drop, but it just kind of like came up a little bit, and then just kind of, I don't want to say coasted on the way, like coasted the way on the way
But it
out,
did. It kind of did this. It kind of like did incremental buildups, and then it kind of plateaued.
Flatlined, yeah.
It kind of plateaued at the base part, and then it was started to build up again, and then it just kind of like rode into the sunset.
Exactly. And for me, I was kind of like, I wanted that, like a weird, because I know that they can get like very like techie with their breakdowns and like the like in Snowblood and stuff like that. They get
That's
all
why I'm
like,
interested to see where this sits in the album. But
yeah,
you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna get right out of here.
Yeah,
what do you think?
Okay, we're fine. But I was just gonna say, out of the three so far, this is my least favorite.
This is my favorite. So
unbelievable.
Go for that guy, buddy. Let's get out of here.
As you guys can see all around us, we got all of our usernames to all of our social media, Patreon, Twitch as well. All those links are below, as well as the original video for this. So bye.
Peace.